yourself before you can let go. I will help you learn to fly, to fly.
Ivan from Belarus will sing Help You Fly at Eurovision 2016, and for weeks he's been talking about performing naked and with wolves. This is all about nature over vulgarity, whatever that means. Denise, what do you think of the song and revamp?
First, I absolutely hated it. I really hated it. First, yeah. I thought it was really bad. There were songs that I preferred, but it was one of the first that was selected. Now that all the acts are known, I don't know why I hated it that much. I mean, it really grew on me. It's not like I like it now, but I can listen to it. And when I hear it live, he is growing as an artist. It's getting better and better. His voice is actually really good. At first I thought, oh no, his voice is really bad and he can't sing at all and he's just lucky that he's hitting those notes. That's not true. He is a good singer and I'm glad about that. About his stage, about the staging in Stockholm, about the walls and being nude, I'm not so sure about what to think about that. But we're talking about the song, and the song is growing on me.
I think that this whole wolf thing is just for publicity. I know he talks about it seriously as if it's real, but we all know the rules. You cannot have live animals on stage and you cannot have nudity, which are the two cornerstones of this publicity campaign. But it is working. Bookie's moved him up 5 places. I think he went from like 43 to 37 at the time that was announced. And also it's given him a lot of buzz. People are interested in him. And it kind of feeds into his image of this younger Gandalf or younger Dumbledore figure. Like tall, white, mystical. I mean, he looks much better than them, don't get me wrong. In any event, I also hated the song initially. I thought it was boring, but now with the revamp, I don't like it, but I don't dislike it. And I'll happily listen to it, and I think his voice does shine. I like that he's telling a story. So many acts are just saying, my song is about inspiring people to do X. Whereas he's got this whole story, and it's funny and different and interesting. So he's adding a new flavor. It may not be your favorite hors d'oeuvre, but let's just say if you're hungry, you're gonna eat.
Rules and regulations, blah, 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 blah. So many rules have been broken, so many rules have been amended. A Nuke Netherlands 2014, the song cannot be aired before a certain date. Magically, the song came into the competition that they did it, whatever. The fact remains that he's examined the rule book and he's looking at ways in which he can incorporate his creativity and being clever. I applaud that. I also like the fact that he's done a revamp inspired by nature, and he's revisiting nature, bringing elements of it certainly in the promo press gigs. This guy slays. Everything about him is authentic. Everything about what he does shows to me he's a true artist. In addition to that, Help You Fly takes flight. When I hear that song, it gives me wings. I feel that I can actually overcome something. I'm not quite sure what it is, but
a pack of wolves.
it's absolutely brilliant. I think this song is really, really good. And all you bitches, if this was host country material, you'd be like, oh.
No.
Not
A
at
host
all.
country would never choose this.
Please, this is so good, and it's about the Nordics having that element of sophistication because it's from Minsk. All you bitches are shying away. This is my piece.
Listen, I'm shying away from the fact that you have to put a blur over his bumhole. Like, you should not put that in public. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, but he's
do you want to see him naked on stage with wolves?
he's an exceptionally attractive guy. I don't see what's wrong with him. It's like, I'm sorry, you people.
This is a family show. Children watch Eurovision. You cannot have naked people with wolves nipping at the bits.
I thought you wanted to sit on Sergei Lazarev's lap.
Off
Listen,
stage.
you cannot
Off
pick and
stage.
choose. You cannot pick and choose who you porn over.
Chris.
So initially I liked the song. I didn't see why everybody seemed to hate it so much. And then after about 3 listens, I realized that I really hated it. And then publicity aside, I think the actual publicity has taken away a lot of the attention from what actually is quite a good revamp and the new elements he's added to the song. He's been managing to avoid that really awful, awkward high note and the prolonged sort of just bum note that he was hitting for about 10 seconds, that has sort of been edited into a more palatable form now. That being said, I don't want it to qualify, and I still don't think it's that good a song. And I do worry that live on stage, no matter what or how he's performing it, that this Ivan won't shine.
Scores out of 10, please, and prediction on semi-final.
I gave it a 3.5, but that was before I saw him live. Don't.
Oh,
Okay.
Don't.
The wolves aren't crying either.
That was.
the wolves aren't crying for Ivan Tina.
Really? No. After seeing the live performance, I would give him a higher score, not like an 8 or something, but I would rate it higher. It's just like Ivan. He is good. He does deserve a better song than this. Would it qualify? I don't think so. I don't think he's having a chance, but yeah, but I don't really know. I'm really torn between him being a good singer and being a nice guy, and the song being not that good.
It's curious. Teo from Belarus a few years ago, 2014, I didn't think he would qualify, and then he did. So with Belarus, you never know, because they do sometimes kind of exploit their neighborly voting, like people get behind them. I think this song is better than Cheesecake, but I only gave it a 2.5. 2.5 because it's not something I'd pay for, it's not something I'd download. But Ivan is a great guy. I think if he was representing Russia, he'd have a stronger team behind him and he would do better. I hope he comes back to Eurovision, perhaps for Russia. He was supposed to go to Intervision for Russia last year and he didn't. In any event, Devin.
And he rebranded as Ivan for Eurovision 2016. And if you howl a low score once more, I'll make an army of me. This song,
Oh god.
I'm giving it a 7, reserving the right to raise it at a later stage.
I'm gonna leave before the army gets to me then.
The wolves.
So I give this a 4, and yeah, I think it is in the weaker semi-final, and with Quirky staging, Belarus have got through to the final before. Aliona Lanskaya came out of the glitter ball.
That was good.
3
Yeah,
plus
I
2.
loved it.
Speaking of animals, 3 plus 2 had
Butterfly.
wings on their back.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it in a weird way, I think it might qualify. But personally, in the second semi-final, I hope it doesn't.
Across all 40 Wiwi jurors, yes, there are 40 of us all over the world reviewing these songs, the average score is 4.32. I just want to add, I do not believe that animals should be used as stage props. The leash that Ivan walks this dog Shakira with is like metal, not metal chain, it's like barbed wire almost. It's like a, I don't even know
like
what
that.
it's awful. PETA would be all over this. And also, he took her on the red carpet in Moscow, and the dog was incredibly stressed. If you look at the photos, they're on our Instagram, the dog is freaking out. I hope the EBU doesn't allow this. I'm sure they won't use our taxpayer money to allow live animals on stage. In any event, that's what we think. What do you think? You can let us know here on wiwibloggs.
You can, or you should, also subscribe.
And howl away whilst you're liking the buttons below.
Well, a Wiwi blogger wants to be a PETA spokeswoman, so please add your comments and let us know what you think.
Do you believe in animal cruelty? Let us know.
Bye!